This is going to be a short video demonstrating the differences between jammers and briefs and why you may want to use one for training or one for racing and what different types there are. First of all, I'd like to address that there's a lot of top athletes obviously wearing briefs, which is the shorter cut of trunk, during training, and this is probably because it's a lot more comfortable and it's a lot easier to wear in training sessions compared to something like the jammer style, which can not only leave marks on your waist but also on your quads because there's obviously a lot more material. And another thing that I need to mention is that racing trunks only come in the jammer style. So this is an example of my old racing shorts, and you can see that they are a lot bigger than the briefs. That's because they're trying to use as much material as possible, which is hydrophobic and tries to prevent water from entering through them. And that's something that no brief, well, to what I'm aware of, has done so far. In terms of comfort for any sort of racing trunk that is a jammer, well, it varies, but typically they're a lot less comfortable than briefs, but that's kind of a central trade-off for having something that's going to be faster, and they also typically are very tight to compress your quads and all the muscles in your legs. And this, I talk a lot more about this in my other reviews of racing trunks if you want to go see those. Another form of brief I really want to mention is the drag shorts. I personally use these right now, and I put them either on my normal jammers, like for training, or I put them on top of my briefs, and this kind of soaks up more water and it makes it a tiny bit harder for you to swim, and this kind of just adds in a bit of resistance, which links to progressive overload. And during the part of the season when you're working hardest, you really want to be using this for every set, just so you can feel a lot better in the water when you're actually racing. What I typically do, I have only one pair of briefs right now and a lot more jammers, so I tend to mix up the days that I wear briefs and the days that I wear jammers. But so far I always wear the drag shorts just to add resistance, and I honestly can't really see myself not wearing them anymore, just because it's something you don't really feel once you get used to it, but then when you take them off it feels like amazing. So that's something I'm probably going to be using for a while until I'm tapering for a big event like Nationals. And yeah, I hope this short video helped you differentiate the two and which you would prefer for training. Overall, I feel like you probably want to go with briefs for training, and it does feel weird the first time you try on briefs. Like it feels strange having water go down like your quads, but after you get used to them, they're just the same, probably a bit more comfortable. But if you stick to the jammer style, you're not really getting a disadvantage. There's more material in jammers, it's just going to absorb a bit more water. So I really hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next video.